Prince Harry has reportedly claimed that he was physically confronted by his brother William in a row over his relationship with Meghan Markle. Well, those allegations are made in a leaked copy of his new book, which is set to be published next week and seen by the Guardian newspaper. Well, Sky News has approached Kensington Palace for a response. In the meantime, let's talk to our royal correspondent, Rhiannon Mills, who joins me now. So, Rhiannon, some pretty serious claims being reported today. What can you tell us about them?
Yeah, so anticipation has really been ramping up, I think, over the last few months ahead of this book being released. We, of course, knew that the title was going to be Spare. We've had that Netflix docuseries. And people have been wondering exactly how far Prince Harry would go when it came to writing down his recollections and what he's wanted to share. But the claims that we're hearing from this leaked copy are quite extraordinary when it comes to the breakdown in the relationship that he had with his brother. Now, it's worth saying that the review copies aren't due out until Monday. They're not due to be released into the public until Tuesday, and yet the Guardian seem to have had a copy in advance. Now, I'll just read you some of what it says in this Guardian article in terms of this altercation, which it seems happened, or Prince Harry claims happened back in 2019. He says that it was all to do with William basically calling Meghan abrasive, rude, and difficult. He then writes that William came into their home at Nottingham Cottage. Harry gave him a glass of water and said, "Willie, I can't speak to you when you're like this." Harry then writes, he set down the water, called me another name, then came at me. It all happened so fast, so very fast. He grabbed me by the collar, ripping my necklace, and he knocked me to the floor. I landed on the dog's bowl, which cracked under my back, the pieces cutting into me. I lay there for a moment, dazed, then got to my feet and told him to get out. Now, they are very serious allegations. This morning I have reached out to two people at Kensington Palace for any comment. So far, haven't heard anything back from them. We know that in 2019, that relationship between the two brothers was falling apart, not simply because of those leaked reports, which Harry has repeatedly talked about in the Netflix documentary, and these interviews that are due to be released on Sunday with the likes of Anderson Cooper for CBS and Tom Bradby for ITV, but also because Harry himself in a documentary talked about how he wasn't getting on with his brother. So it's not unexpected to hear that the brothers were not getting on in 2019, but it is shocking to be given this much personal detail. I think in the past there's been criticisms of Harry that he's made some very damning allegations when it comes to racism within the palace, or allegations that they weren't taking Meghan's mental health issues seriously enough. But there have been suggestions that they haven't gone far enough in naming specifics. But it seems that Harry, in this book, is not holding back.